Hello, everybody out there on YouTube. My name is Forever King 116, and fuck that, fuck that. I find it. I just want to get into it because this has been on my mind since Friday. This is Saturday right now. I'm doing a review. Sorry, I'm so late with this review. I'm not really late, but I had to give this a day because I had to watch that season finale. Like literally, I watched it like 10 times because the ending part was so Christopher Reeves, so Superman. It was crazy. It was crazy. I know you guys watched that part like 10 times. I watched it about 30 times on top. I watched it like 30 times 20, nigga. Like it was crazy. Like every time, every 5 minutes. That's all my brother can hear me. He could hear me just playing the last part of the episode, just the last part when they talk about the bomb in the elevator, and he's like, I tell the minister I'm gonna be a little late, and he runs up the stairs. That was so Christopher Reeves right there. I was on the edge of my seat, just cheesing like this. I have my pearly whites out like this nigga about to do it. He about to do this fucking Christopher Reeve shit. I was like, oh man, he about to do it. He about to fucking do the Christopher Reeve shit. And then when he was on the roof and he swung that door open, I was like, he's the man. Tom Willen is the fucking man. He is the man. I was like, and then he looked to the side. He took his glasses. He threw the fucking vest down. He took the glasses off. I was like, look at the transition. Look at the fucking transition. Like, that was magical. Once he did the transition from the glasses, I was like, that nigga is super. And then you hear the theme song is what gave me goosebumps. The theme song on it by itself gave me goosebumps. Yo, I was touched by that damn ending. Like he loosened the tie, he pulled the thing out. I was like, Superman is alive today. Superman is alive. That was the best season finale I've seen Smallville give us. Like, they put so much into this, and I like to thank them. I like to thank everybody that was on the crew. Everybody, even the people that did the digital work. Thank them. Even the people that put the lights up and just the certain, the camera and the lights were perfect. Everything, everybody, I like to thank them because I'm telling you, this is a long fucking season. It was a long fucking series, and to see it end like that, it was sad. Like, I was dead, a little upset that it had to end. It had to end, and I was upset, completely upset. I was like, wow, I won't see this next Friday. Remember when Smallville was on Thursdays? Remember when the WB it was under? Then they switched it to CW. I remember all that. Like, man, just to see Smallville go like that, it was just crazy to me because I knew it was leaving, but I was like, wow. Every Friday night, I can't tune in to watch Smallville now. And that was the main reason why I was even watching CW. The main exact reason why I even watched CW. Why I even care to even go to Channel 11 and even like sit there and watch it, you know? But, it is what it is. I hope they put a better show. Nothing, well, but at least something more interesting so I can continue to give you guys more reviews on stuff because, man, to top that season finale, you gotta dig in your soul for something bigger. Like, it's like it was so perfect. And I'm gonna tell you, this wasn't, it was perfect, but there was a little. There's a bunch of flaws, but overall, I loved the whole thing. I loved the whole thing, even with the flaws. I loved it. There was so many things they added. There's so many secret things that there was in there. I don't know if a lot of people noticed, but when Tess was talking, when the computers were down and Tess was talking to the system, and she was like, "Link me to the space station where Manhunter is in, Martian Manhunter's at." Think about it. They're talking about the watch. They even started talking about the space station, the watchtower. Watchtower. That's what they talking about right now. They're not even talking about nothing else. I was like, and that was a little subliminal. That was something you had to really catch on, because when she said that, I was like, the space station. They got a space station. Oh, watchtower. They talking about watchtower. Oh man, I was like, what? They already started talking about watchtower. Oh man, they already got started on that space station. I was like, wow, that was an A+ on that. Um, oh man, just to see just to see the series go is really is bad. Like, to me, I feel bad. Like, all I could think about was the last episode, and I was like, wow. I watched the episode like, yo, that's the episode. Like, this season 10 wasn't perfect, but they gave us things in this season pushing you towards Clark's destiny more than any other season. And I thank them for that. So, we got everything in this last episode. We had Lex, we had Lionel, we had Darkseid, we had Jimmy. They brought Jimmy back. My man, I thought they erased this nigga. Dead seriously, I thought they erased this nigga. Alright, now, this is Jimmy's brother. But this nigga looked exactly like Jimmy, which was so crazy that they used the same actor for both Jimmys. So I was going crazy when I see Jimmy. I was like, that's Jimmy. Yo, that is fucking Jimmy right there. I was like, what better actor can you get to play Jimmy Olsen but the guy that played Jimmy's brother? You gotta use the same actor for that. It wasn't even corny. I didn't even see nothing wrong with that. All I seen was he got he's Jimmy. He's always gonna be Jimmy. I don't care what nobody say. He's Jimmy Olsen. I was like, because I thought the guy I thought the other guy was gonna be Jimmy Olsen. I thought that other guy that was at their wedding, the little white guy with the Bluetooth headset, I think Clark, ran into him or something. I thought he was gonna be Jimmy Olsen, but I was like, when I seen Lois, start talking to this guy with the hat, I'm like, she said Jimmy. I was like, oh, this guy's Jimmy. And then when he turned and they showed his face, I was like, damn, there go Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy, how you doing, Jimmy? But yeah, Jimmy, he came back. I was glad they did that. I was so glad. But anyways, so this episode had a lot in it. A lot. Like, we had some fighting scenes. We had some good fighting scenes. And, the Darkseid fighting scene, I wish it would have lasted a little longer. I wish it would have lasted longer. I know you guys would have wanted it to last longer. So let me look. Who else came back? We had Jonathan Kent, Martha Kent, Chloe. We had Oliver. We had. I didn't. If they would have put more superheroes in here, I would have got mad. I'd have got mad that they put Stargirl. I would have got mad if they didn't put Martian Manhunter. I'd have been mad if they didn't put Flash. I'd have been mad if they didn't put the superheroes in there. You know what I'm saying? Because this is mainly about Clark. You know what I'm saying? I was a little mad that Oliver was even there. But I was thinking like, oh, Oliver's the best man. Hats off to him. I'll leave it like that. I understand why he's there now. You understand? So I was upset. I would have been upset if you would have seen Black Canary and all them other heroes, because you'd have been taking mad airtime from Clark. You know what I'm saying? So this is the last episode. I'm gonna start from the beginning. The whole episode starts off with Chloe in the bed, sitting there reading a Superman comic book, Smallville comic book, which I think they did an excellent job with the comic book. I like the way it looked. Exactly, all the pictures and stuff. Whoever drew it, hats off to them. They did a great job because that exactly looked like Clark's whole story right there. Like, I enjoyed I like the way the comic book looked. I would want one of those, like, as a souvenir. But Chloe's talking to her son. Now, me personally, I don't know who the son is. I'm assuming this is Green Arrow's son, and I'm believing his son is Speedy, the Red Arrow. So, because at the end, when he goes to sleep, he stares at the bow and arrow. So I'm like, okay, that might be Speedy. At his young age, you know what I'm saying? And I believe I probably the storyline with Oliver and Chloe was supposed to happen. He met Black Canary, and they were probably just dating. They probably weren't serious or whatever, and they broke up, and he met Chloe. That's how I see the storyline. Black Canary wasn't the one. Chloe was always the one. He met Chloe. You know what I'm saying? And because even in the even when you first met Black Canary, some of those episodes, if you scroll through them, she even mentions, like, finding, certain things in his email. They was probably talking on the sideline, but Smallville never actually gave them, airtime about their relationship. So their relationship probably passed, and he met Chloe, and Chloe's the one, and that's it. So Chloe's sitting there reading the Smallville comic to her son. Now, she's sitting there reading the Smallville comic, and they start talking about, Apocalypse. Now, when they showed Apocalypse, my mind blew 6 ways from Friday. Like, when they showed Apocalypse, I was like, what? That shit is hot. The nigga, the graphics and everything, that nigga, whoever did that, you gotta give him an extra bonus paycheck on that shit. That shit was hot. Like, I was totally happy with that. Now after Apocalypse is approaching Earth, and the heroes don't know about this yet. So Tess, she runs into Granny Goodness at the mansion. Granny Goodness, she's still trying to get Tess to join the dark side or whatever. And Tess is like, listen, bitch, I ain't gonna join you. I'm not joining you or your group of flunkies. Fuck them. Fuck you. And fuck Darkseid. That's how she was. Like, I don't need y'all. So Granny Goodness is like, have mercy on have mercy on your souls, trying to leave her. And she's like, wait, why are you trying to save me? How close is she don't know about the planet yet. All she knows is, how close is this doomsday you're talking about? She said, it's upon us. She's like, it's not happening, tomorrow or the next day. It's happening now. This showdown right now is happening now. So after their little talk, Tess runs into the office, typing on her little computer, and figures out she's locked out from the satellites. The Chloe satellite, she's locked out of her satellites. Now she's wondering, like, what the hell? What's going on? So, like I said, she also mentioned, the space station they got up there now. So she finds out that, the Apocalypse planet is on a collision path with Earth. So she finds this out, and now she's rushing to try to tell Clark, oh, we got a problem. So in the midst of her coming to warn Clark, she gets kidnapped. Now I knew off the bat that Lionel Luthor was the one that kidnapped her, because Darkseid ain't gonna send some niggas in a suit to go with guns and shit to go pick up Tess. I knew that. I knew it was Lionel Luthor. I knew this had to do with Lex. I knew that. So now, away from Tess, Lois and Clark are having their little bickering thing, about the feelings. And, me personally, I didn't care much about that. I just wanted to see Clark do what he do best. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that they spent a lot of time on Lois's feelings, even though, if you it takes common sense for Lois to realize, Clark is the one. You know what I'm saying? And then, imagine if you didn't marry Clark. You would always regret that. You would definitely regret it. I don't know why you sitting here wasting Clark's time. And then now you're making Clark, second, start to think about his destiny and whether if you're the wrong woman. Come on, you wasted a lot of time with that. I didn't like that. I have nothing against Lois. I love Lois, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't like what the writers do when they try to, there's so much shit on Superman. There's so many storylines, so many everything with Superman. I don't understand why you have to sit there and try to, pull a Lana on Clark. You don't gotta do that. I thought we got past this shit. With Homecoming, when he let her know, listen, I love you. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of, the doubt of the relationship and everything. I thought that was just, that's it. Fuck everything. After she found out he was the Blur and, learned all the secrets and everything, who's who and what, that should have been ended. I don't know why they kept trying to pull that. I knew that was going to come. I knew they was going to do that with that shit because I started to see it towards the end of Prophecy. So, it's whatever. So, Clark, he's telling Lois, listen, bitch, you're going to have to leave me at the altar. He was dead on. I was like, you fucking right, Clark. You tell her, listen, you want to leave me? You're going to have to leave me at the altar. You're going to have to do it in front of millions of people. You ain't going to be doing that in no damn... You want to get tough in front of this whole Daily Planet room. You want to be all tough and, get all upright and shit in the Daily Planet. No, listen, you going to fucking wait until it's time for us to get married to go stand me up so I can stand there and look like a fool and be like, listen, she stood me up. I ain't the bad guy. So, Clark, leaves the room, leaves her standing there like an idiot. And then Chloe, comes and gives Lois the fucking, vows that Clark had and telling Lois that, listen, you an idiot. Because any girl in your position would love to be with Clark. Right now, you acting like a fool. You worried about, the people that he could be saving while he's with you. Listen, he got a group of heroes looking after the planet. Why are you worried about it? You don't have to save nobody every day. You ain't got to get up out of your bed and have to hear every voice in your head. You ain't got to worry about that. He does. He's a man. And I was so loving Chloe because she was